Convenience, a small town established in the charm of yesteryears. Things move slower here for the most part.
Sorry.
In the wake of the Second World War, a small community marveled at the promise of a bright new world. Deciding this to be the peak of humanity, they agreed that any further change would be ill-advised. And so, Convenience was established, a town where it's always 1945. Yes, living in Convenience can be just swell, full of happy places and happy faces. And no day would be complete without it.
Well, you've made quite a mess of yourself.
I was a botched carnival stunt.
I doubt we'll have many recruits in 10 years. Do you have family, Earl?
Just my sister, who's estranged.
But no kids?
No.
Do you want kids?
No.
Oh. Well, meet Charlie, your new partner.
Earl?
Mailmen don't have partners.
Well, Charlie here needs one. Despite graduating top of his class, he's proven to be a little slippery on the streets.
It's not my fault that milk breather was hanging around Miss Cooper's front door. And her back door.
So I have to babysit him?
Look, we've gotten some really negative publicity lately. I'm sure you've both seen our employment issues. If you two can go out there and do some good work, bring us some positive press, new recruits, I will put your retirement on the calendar.
August.
Christmas.
Halloween.
New Year's.
And what if I refuse?
Well, then I'll just send him out alone and you can hang out downstairs in the mailroom.
Swing that around your back, it'll be much easier.
Thanks. So you're about to retire?
I was last July, but since it's not a very popular time to be a postman, I'm here until Babs decides to let me leave.
You don't like being a postman?
It's a living and just that.
So why'd you become one?
My father was one.
Mine's a pump attendant.
And you didn't want to pump gas?
No. It's an all right profession, but he just stands there watching everyone come and go. And I guess I would rather be on the other end of the nozzle. What will you do when you retire?
Leave here. Somewhere tropical, maybe. Just anywhere a jackass isn't your daily source of calcium.
It's not that bad here. Everyone seems to enjoy the charm of the place.
Who's everyone? You ever notice how empty these streets are? Or how everyone's curtains are closed? This gimmick is cute, but the town's over it. They've been for almost 20 years.
I still think you're wrong about this town. It still remains a great place to live. What's up with her?
That's Miss Linda, the school teacher, the one that was just fired. She was quite the fuck.
I don't understand. Is the town angry or upset?
Worse than that, they're conflicted.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. Neil, we can see you coming. That's one small step for man, one giant leap.
Milked my mailbox.
Hey, Earl. Sorry to hear about your little accident.
It wasn't my accident. A paperboy hit me.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't read that in the news.
Earl, can you give us a moment, please?
With pleasure. Where's your hat?
At the wash.
How come?
It was a bowl of cereal this morning.
I love what you've done with the place.
Still working on it.
Your postmen are a cute little team.
He's new.
That's what I'm worried about. This town doesn't like new.
What are you getting at?
For the first time in 70 years, this town's divided, and your post office is at the heart of that. People are defending an after-timer who exploited your services to get banned technology into this town and almost into the mind of school children. You have to start screening your packages.
That's wrong.
And losing control of the town isn't?
A town isn't a thing to be controlled, no matter what you or your newspaper friends think.
Look, I just want what's best for the town. There's no big conspiracy here. The Observer just sells the newspapers. I just sell the milk. I mean, what do you plan to do, Barbara? Start a revolution?
I just deliver the mail.
Well, Barbara, if you won't start keeping an eye on the mail, I will. You know, the future is a very dangerous thing for all of us. But since you're so fond of it, here's next week's newspaper.
That's blackmail. That VHS landed on my doorstep not 10 minutes before that photo was taken.
Richard's trying to turn the town on us because he's gotten it into his head that we're starting a revolution.
Well, maybe we should. I'm not the only one using modern technology. I know others are.
Well, they have the decency to close their blinds and their robes.
Earl's right. We saw the letters sent to Miss Linda. There are people who support her.
Great, so let's go to the newspaper and tell them we know people want change because we've been reading their mail.
Well, what if we could unite all these people who want change?
But we don't know who those people are.
Neither do they. We can use that. With this.
A rapper.
Exactly.
I'm a little confused.
addressed to you. It's no plane ticket, but I figured it's...
You're a good partner, kid. Here. I won't be needing it much longer.
So I guess you're out of here soon?
Well, I promised Babs I'd stay until the end of the year.
That was the last parcel.
Dear Joyce, it's been a while. You'll be happy to know that convenience, like a phoenix, has burned itself to the ground and risen anew. The milkmen are out of business, the newspaper has reestablished itself, and the post office has gone through changes too, some better than others. But I'll have you know that I have received all of your letters and photos. If it's all right, I plan to visit you in 3 weeks' time, but for the moment, I have decided to enjoy my retirement. Your brother and friend, Earl.